That'll do.
Ha! You left like a rabbit.
I was looking for you. Where were you?
Waiting for you. You're late.
I was here at 10 exactly.
But I've been here for at least half an hour.
Did you walk it?
The bike's lying at the foot of the hill.
I didn't see it.
Sure, you're half blind. My God, my tongue will be hanging out for a week after that. Bliss. Sister Pascal says, you may search the list of the canon out, but you'll search in vain for the saint that smoked. Maybe you'll be a Saint Joe.
Let's get started.
I've written a book that there are 1,200,000 nuns in the world. Isn't that fierce? Imagine if they were all gathered in one place on an island, say, and the Chinese never let loose at them. Correct! You'd hear the squeals of Tomor. I have a wicked mind too. Do you ever think like that, Joe? I'm sure you wouldn't. I think women's minds are far more corrupted than men's, but men's are far more easily corrupted than women's.
We'll get a couple hours then before we eat.
Food! I don't care if I ever see another bed again. My God, I thought I was going to vomit my guts up this morning. And this could keep up for the next 7 months, according to Dr. Watson. The only consolation, Joe, was you're all right. It'd be wild altogether if you were added to sympathetic sickness, they call it. But only husbands get it. Imagine if you got it 3 weeks to this day, the day we get married. Wouldn't that be a scream? Do you know what Jonah Harbour told me? All the time her mother was expecting all her plunket, her father never lifted his head out the kitchen sink. And for the last 3 days, he lay split on the floor like a stuck pig. Her mother had to call the police for him in the end. I love this view of Ballymore. The town, the fields, the lake, and the people. When I'm up here, I want to run down and hug and kiss them all. But when I'm down amongst them, I want to do that into their faces. I bet you that's how God feels. Wouldn't you think so, Joe?
I don't know how God feels.
Why not?
'Cause I'm not God.
Oh, you're so clever. Well, I'll tell you, there are occasions in my life that I know exactly how God feels.
Good for you.
One of those occasions is now. Right now, God feels expansive and beneficent and philanthropy.
Philanthropic.
And it won't be put into bad too by grubby little pedants.
Look, Mag, we came here to study. Now what are you going to do first?
French, and then maths, then English language and literature. After lunch, geography, and then history of the world. I have planned a program for myself. The important thing about revising for an examination is to have a method. What are you starting with?
Maths.
Then what?
That's it.
Only maths?
Uh-huh.
Then that's what I'll do too. My God, if the volume of a cone doesn't come up, I'm scutified. Not that I care. I can afford to be down on one subject. Joe, what's the real difference between language and literature?
You're not serious, Maggie.
Don't tell me. One is talking and the other is books.
Talking?
Yes, that's it.
That's no definition.
Don't say another word I have in my head, but if you start lecturing, I'll lose it again. I have my own way of remembering things. Joe, last night Papa asked me again if I'd let him in, so he could paint the flat for us before we move in.
I said I'll paint the flat.
Yes, that's what I told him. And Joe,
What?
if we put a lace curtain across the kitchen window, we'll actually see down into the slaughterhouse yard.
And if we wear earplugs all the time, we'll actually hear them moving in the shooting.
And even if the curtain did make the room darker, it'll still be lovely.
I signed the lease yesterday evening.
It's ours! We own it!
Old Carrigan was so busy, he wouldn't take time out to go into his office. So we put the document on the back of a cow. That's about to be shot. That's how you sound it. Cockeyed old miser.
He's not
What?
cockeyed.
I'm telling you, I'm crazy too. And a big rubber apron dripping with blood, and the cows and the sheep and the bugs dripping dead all around
Oh
them.
my God, my stomach.
Drive up there, Norris! What am I paying you fellas for? And what's bothering you, young Brennan?
Steady there, steady. Bang, bang! Drag away, slit its throat, slice it open, skin it.
Stop.
Norris, what am I paying you fellas for?
You told me to call about the breakfast again.
Steady there, steady. Bang, bang! Never nearly missed. Bang! That's it. What are you saying, young Brennan? The lease, so I, the lease. Here we are, best blood in town. Hell, it's all blood now. I never missed! There's a fine beast for you, young Brennan. Look at those shanks. Bang, bang! Never knew I'd hit him. I stand here, son, don't I? Hell, that does it right.
Bang, bang.
Keep behind me, young Brennan. This is a dangerous job.
Let's tie some blood, young Brennan.
Best blood in town, and the sun down here's great company.
Like living in Dead Man's Creek.
Look, there's a bullock that looks like the president of St. Kevin's.
Bang, bang. Look, a sheep the image of Sister Paul. Bang, bang.
Drag away.
Slice them open.
John O'Hara's right, Piltoonie. Here to the go, here to the go.
Bang.
Skinny Skinning's solicitor.
Bang, 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 bang. Look, Reverend Mother.
Where?
To the right, behind the rocks.
Mother Dolores.
Yes, Joseph.
Bang, 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 bang.
Into thy hands, O Lord.
Bang.
Oh, sight.
The town clock, bang. All the teachers, bang.
Church choir.
Bang, 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 bang. Everyone that lives along snobby Melville Road. Bang, 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 bang.
A holy cross by God.